This is Seven Rolly Things D&D. I'm Kristine, the DM. With me are Pam, who plays Tase, Louise, who plays Bisig, Andy, who plays Kess, and Sam, who plays Flanders. To recap our previous games, our heroes, Kess, Tase, Bisig, and Flanders, had been tasked to investigate the disappearances of several people from the town of Fell, a small farming village in the nation of Malor-Rain. There were sightings of strange fish creatures called Kuo-Toa, who were suspected to have kidnapped the missing villagers for some nefarious purpose. Along with Effie Lohart, a local halfling bard, the party traveled to Lake Horus. They eventually discovered the Kuo-Toa's hiding place and discovered the tunnels. There was some fighting, and they found most of the missing villagers, some of whom were unfortunately dead. One of the surviving villagers was a distraught girl named Emma, who stayed behind in a room with Effie, while the others ventured forward to investigate some of the inner chambers. After slaying some more monsters, the party discovered that both Effie and Emma were gone, with some evidence that Emma had helped a Kuo-Toa take Effie prisoner. The party descended further down the tunnels until eventually they arrived at an enormous cavern. Over the cliff, they could see an underground lake and a Kuo-Toa city within it. They spotted Effie being taken into a temple. They followed in quick pursuit, and as they entered, a large Kuo-Toa struck down upon Effie. The blow didn't hurt her, however. The spear was deflected by a burst of light, and Effie's eyes opened, glowing with that same radiant light. So that is where we pick up. And in case anybody has forgotten where everybody is, the temple is a large circular structure made of what looks to be taken from the ruins and pieces of driftwood. Swaths of cloth cover the walls with rows upon rows of shells and sea glass and pearls sewn into it. Inside, the temple floor is lined with smooth stones, weathered by sand and water. The dome reaches far overhead, bones dangling from ropes so that they clatter together like wind chimes with the movement of the air. And there in the center of the far wall, glowing lights around it, is an altar made of ruined stone. Effie is bound to the altar, and she is bruised and bleeding and tied up. And there's that gigantic statue of the lamprey-like creature that's been defaced to look like the Sea Mother. So as the blow fell, the radiant light burst out of Effie's body, propelling the spear and the Kuo-Toa backwards. They shielded their eyes from the light, and they're screaming and hissing and gurgling. And her eyes open, and a reverberating voice echoes from Effie. And she looks to the Kuo-Toa. "You dare to harm the vessel of Oelia. Her grace only extends so far." And then she looks to Flanders. "My paladin, vanquish these heathens as you have sworn to protect me." I would like you all to roll for initiative.
I did that.
The vessel of what now?
Oh. I didn't know I swore to do anything.
I got 18.
Hold on, I have to find my dice app.
I got 8.
You got 14?
It's a D20, right?
Yeah.
Nice rolling. Clear. D20. I got a 13.
Okay. So, first up is...
And in terms of a visual for me, where are people placed? Because I know Tase kind of moved forward to throw her daggers before the light came out.
Well, this was all sort of happening all at once. Hold on a second. Rolling initiative for the Kuo-Toa.
The Kuo-Toa got one.
No.
Oh man! You should say what the Kuo-Toa got since you're rolling a real dice.
That's for the DM to know and for you to find out.
Oh.
Okay, so Tase is 18, Bisig is 14. What'd you get, Andy?
8.
8. Okay. Flanders got 13.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Tase, think about what you're gonna do because you're gonna come up first.
Okay.
And Kess is last. Okay. So there is a very larger than you have seen Kuo-Toa thus far, straight ahead of you, about I would say about 20 feet ahead of you, Tase, and one of the large Kuo-Toa to the left and one of the regular Kuo-Toa to the right. There is also Emma, the
little girl.
the girl. She's not little. She's
Well, yeah,
16.
yeah.
But I mean, she's small, but yeah, she's not too young. And then Effie on the altar right behind the big Kuo-Toa in front of you. What would you like to do?
I think I'm going to come up sort of diagonally, go to the one on the right, and just see if I can get him real quick.
Okay. You can move to
Yeah.
to where you want to be.
If I can make it. It's not letting me grab me.
Oh, huh.
I can make a square.
Okay, hold on a second. Oops. Let me edit it so... Oh, that's weird. You're supposed to be able to control it. Okay. Whereabouts to here?
Just one over to the right.
Right here?
Yeah, yeah. And I'm just going to attack.
Okay.
So, dagger. So that's 15 for one.
I have to have so many things. That hits. You can...
Okay, do you want me to roll?
Sure.
Okay. And that's 5 pieces.
Okay.
And then the other one.
So you take one dagger and slit across it. It wheels back, and you go in for another strike. You pierce him in the abdomen. He's already looking pretty well hurt by both those strikes. Anything else you want to do?
I'm going to move back to that pillar. I'm just going to move back a couple spaces to the side of that pillar.
Okay, right
If
there.
I still have any movement. Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, cool. Right, that's it for me.
Okay. And that was what ends your turn. Bisig, you're up next.
Okay. I'll try to take out the one on the left. Which one is he here? Hope I didn't move it. I cannot move it.
Okay, I don't know what's going on.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, is that good?
And yeah. And I will attack him. I guess I'll roll.
19 plus. Oh,
19.
Just a natural 19 definitely hits.
Okay.
Roll for damage. Do you remember what are you attacking with?
Bare hand. Let me just. Wait. I'm getting a little confused. Was it a D6 for attack? Oh wait, no. D4.
If it's the short sword, you get 1d6 plus 2. If it's unarmed, you get 1d4 plus 2.
Okay, so D4 plus 2. Oh, well, it's a 4. Okay.
So, minus 4 to the green guy. Okay. Any bonus action?
I'll hit him with the short sword.
Okay.
Roll 1d6.
Oh, you have to roll to hit first.
Oh, shiz. Okay. Roll 1d20. 14.
Okay. That hits.
Okay.
So
and then
take
another
your 1d6 roll up above.
Okay. So that was 4 plus 2.
Yes. So that's
Yeah,
minus
so
6.
Mm-hmm.
So. Alright.
Damage.
You
That's it.
punch him right in the jaw. He reels back a little bit. You slash him again with your short sword. This one hits him in the shoulder, and he just snarls at you. And anything else you want to do on your turn?
I think a step like 1 square back.
If you do, he gets an attack of opportunity.
Oh dang! Okay, I'll do the same thing and go next to the pillar then.
So.
Is that okay?
If you move out of his melee range, he gets an attack of opportunity. The reason why Tase could do it...
Okay.
Because I have disengaged.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
So if you stay where you are or within melee, then, like here, or anywhere around his space, then you're fine. I mean, you can get out of range if you want to, but he's going to attack you.
Or try to, anyway.
Yeah, try to.
Yeah, okay. Good point. I'll move to that side then.
This side or...
On the other side. No.
I'll go behind him, yeah.
I don't want to be...
Okay.
I don't want to be flanking 2 sides.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
Alright, cool. Flanders and... one of the Kuo-Toa get to go. We'll go with you first, Flanders.
Okay. I want to use my movement to move to a place where I can hit the 2 largest Kuo-Toa.
Okay.
If I have that type of movement.
You can reach either of them. So there's the green one that Bisig hit, and there's the one that hasn't been hit yet, the purple one.
Okay. Where I am right now, I don't have to move at all?
No, you have to move. Like,
Okay.
5, 10, 15.
Okay, move me then to where I need to be.
Which one do you want to hit?
First?
Yeah.
The one that was already hit.
Okay. Alright, 5, 10, 15. Okay.
Okay. And now I'm going to do a d20.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 13.
Okay.
And that's a natural, so I need to add whatever my...
You still hit. It's a big thing. It's not very it's not very difficult to hit.
Oh. Okay.
So that hits. Your damage with your warhammer is.
Oh shit! Can I roll back? No, I would have thought of this if I was a little less tipsy. I wanted to hunter mark the son of a bitch.
I'll let it go this time.
I'll remember.
This is what you get for drinking while you're playing.
You so and so. Okay. All right. So he's hunter's marked.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're gorgeous.
You're welcome.
Well, thank you. 1d8 plus 3.
Okay. Allow me to clear this. 1d8. That was a 2. What did you say? Plus?
Plus 3.
Okay, so that's 5. And then I gotta add my hunter bonus, right?
Yeah, I believe that's a d6.
Okay. Let's clear
Well, then,
those.
let's see. Hunter's mark. It's a d6.
Okay. And that was a 2, so 7 in total.
Okay.
See? Tipsy, but not too tipsy to do math.
So that's a total of 7?
Yeah.
Okay, minus 7. All right, second attack.
Okay, so I slam my hammer into this guy's face,
You were right.
and he reels.
Okay.
And, how's he looking?
He's still looking pretty strong.
Okay. I guess I'll whack him again with my second strike.
Okay.
$17.
That hits.
Alright. Let's do my D8. That was a 4 for the D8.
Was it you rolled
I rolled a 1 and then I
okay.
added the 3.
So that's
And then now I'm going to do the D6. Oh shit. I got a 1. So 5 in total.
okay.
So 12 overall, right? I think. Or
7. Yeah. I have to do math. Got a calculator. It's cool. All right. All right. You slammed him in the face, and you slam at him again in the same place, and he gives you this. If a fish monster could give you a look that says, "What the fuck, man?" He would. That is the sort of look that he is giving you right now.
Well, they put you on the kisser, see?
Really? Really? That's what you got?
So that is it for your turn. It is now the middle Kuo-Toa's turn. He is going to let's see. He's going to move over. He sees you with the hammer, and he does not like what you are doing to his friend. And he's going to first make a bite attack at you. Your AC is 16, I believe.
No, it's 19.
What?
My AC is 19.
Why is it 19?
Because.
It says here 16. Where did you get the...
Because I started off with, I think I started off with like 17 or 18, I forget which, and then when I leveled up to level 3, my AC increased. Can you turn it down?
Yep.
Music came out of nowhere all of a sudden.
I know. It's like they're varying volumes. It's so it's like it'll be really quiet at first, and then it's like, ah!
And then I'm like, it's critical role.
Regardless, he misses. I'll say 19 for now. We'll work this out after.
Yeah, because my AC has always been 19.
I'm pretty sure it's
Okay.
16.
Yeah,
And then he's going to try again with his pincer staff. That is 17 to hit.
Alright. We'll say he hits. And I think it's 19.
So,
We'll go back in the prior episodes and check it out.
all right. And he does 4 piercing damage.
Oh!
Roll a
Oh,
dexterity save, please.
Okay, what's dexterity?
Your dexterity save is +1.
I roll a d20?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on a second here. 20. 17.
So it pierces you with its pincer staff, but you just manage to wrench yourself free before the pincer part at the end clamps down on your arm. But yeah, you took 4 damage.
Okay.
You have 33 hit points, by the way.
Yes.
Okay. That is the end of both of you guys' turns.
Use guys.
It is now the other Kuo-Toa's turns. The green guy is going to turn around and face Bisig and is going to attempt to make a bite attack. That is a 14 to hit. What's your AC?
Let me double check. 12.
Okay, so that hits. And that is... it gets you for 4 piercing damage. And then it makes another attack with its staff. That is a natural 20.
Oh no! Ouch!
So that is...
Does he get a dexterity throw as well?
Yes. That is 10 piercing damage, and you have to do a dexterity save.
Oh shit, okay. What do I roll? D20?
D20 plus your dexterity.
Yeah.
You do have a proficiency in that, so that's +4.
Yeah. 8 plus 4, so that's 12.
It pierces you and it gets you. He pierces you really hard. And
oh no!
And the jaws of the pincer clamp down on you, and you are considered grappled.
Ooh.
Oh shit! Okay.
That is his turn. It's the smaller Kuo-Toa's turn now.
No!
That is... Oh, I forgot to actually make a move. That would be a good thing.
Coming after me, I assume.
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
because you were the closest target. So...
Tase!
I only have 9 hit points. I'm scared right now.
Oh shit. That is a 17 to hit.
That hits. I have 14 armor class. Oh, 15 right now, but even so.
Okay. And that's...
9. Why do you have 9?
Because I haven't healed up after the last thing we did.
That is 4 piercing damage.
Okay. And he just has a spear, right?
No, he bit at you, so...
Right.
No,
I'm just wondering about...
Yeah, he just has a spear. It's a regular spear.
Okay.
He also has a net, but he hasn't used it.
Okay.
That ends his turn. And now it is Kess's turn.
I the small Kuo-Toa that just attacked Tase.
Yeah.
Tase. Yeah. With my longbow.
Okay.
Yeah. I rolled a 4.
Ooh.
That's with your bow. That's +7. So that's I can add 11. That does not hit.
Oh.
Is there anything you want to do for a bonus action? Don't tickle me.
No, not really.
Okay. All right. So that ends your turn. Top of the round. It is back to Tase.
Okay. What did you say I got hit for 4 or 5 last time?
4.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I wrote that down right. I'm going to attack again because I just need to get this guy out of my face. And you said he was looking pretty bad, right?
Yes.
Okay, so hopefully I can finish him off this time. Attacking with my daggers again. And that was an 8 for 1, so obviously that missed.
Yeah, that misses.
And
natural 20.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll for damage for that.
6 plus 1 piercing. I don't know, 6 piercing plus 1, whatever.
That is just enough to do it. He is
Yay!
gone.
I spit on him.
He dodges your first blow, but with the second you rake it across his chest, and blood is spilling out, and he just falls to the floor. He's dead.
Okay.
Anything you want to do for your bonus action or movement?
I'm going to, gosh, I don't know. I kind of want to go attack, but I have a healing potion. I'm going to take a healing potion.
That is a good idea.
I thought
So. I think it's 2d4. Let me see. Where the heck is it? It is not on here. I feel like it should be.
Think wonk.
I think it's 2d4 plus 2, but let me double check.
Okay. I'm just going to roll my die.
Yeah.
Right here.
Excuse me.
You're classy.
Yep. I don't have to impress anybody.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2.
Okay. So that's 1 and 4, so 7 total.
Okay.
So that gives me back 7, so I'm now at 12 hit points. That's better. Okay.
All right. Do you want to move anywhere?
No, I'm good right here. I'll move on my next turn if I'm assuming those guys will still be active.
All right, that ends your turn. Bisig, your turn.
What can I do?
You can attack that guy in front of you.
Oh,
You
I
can.
thought I couldn't do anything.
I mean, if you want to No, I think that's only a rogue.
No, I don't.
So yeah, you can attack that guy, or if you have any other abilities. Or
Did
you
I
can
do
circle
anything?
around to the other guy, but that's up to you.
Did it lose any HP? Any health?
The green guy. I mean, he's lost some HP.
No, Bisig.
Oh,
Did he lose any?
Yeah, he got what did I say? -10, and then a bite attack.
Oh God.
What was it before? I think it was
like 3, right?
No, I think it was 4 for the bite attack and 10 for the pincer because it was a natural 20.
Oh, that's right. And Bisig is grappled.
Yes, and Bisig gets grappled.
Yeah.
So he can't move anyway.
Yeah. You can still attack. It's just you can't go anywhere.
Okay. The thing is, I only have 10 HP.
You can, if you have a potion or some sort of,
Bisig does have a health potion.
Right, yeah, so I'll
can
take
do that.
one of those.
Okay, that can be your bonus action. Roll 2d4 plus 2.
Okay. 8 plus 2 is 10.
Nice.
Oh, perfect. Oh my God.
I know, it's scary.
Double 4s. And you can try to break the grapple.
Is that a bonus action too?
That's an action. The drinking the potion was a bonus action.
Okay,
So
I'll try to break the grapple.
So that is a strength check.
Oh, okay.
So roll a d20 and add your strength modifier.
Wait. Strength modifier. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong number. It's a 1? Okay, yep. I'm looking at 2 different things. So yeah, 4.
Yeah, so you struggle against the pincer staff, but he's still got you pretty hard in there. That ends your turn. Flanders, you're up.
Okay. What does Bless do? Again. I know I ask this almost every time, and I always forget.
Bless. It's a concentration spell. It takes an action. You bless up to 3 creatures of your choice within range. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add a number rolled to the attack roll or saving throw. Okay. So anytime, say, like Bisig, or it's up to a range of up to 30 feet, so you might actually be able to get everybody. And, well, 3 creatures. And then, so when they attack or do a saving throw.
And then do I have any bonus actions?
Hunter's Mark was a bonus action, but he's already marked. Let's see. Wrathful Smite. It's the next time you hit with a melee weapon attack during the spell's duration, your attack deals an extra 1d6 psychic damage, but it's concentration, so you would have to drop your Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the only bonus action I have?
I mean, yeah. Oh, well, I think Lay on Hands is a bonus action.
Okay, so I'm going to bless. And then I'm also going to lay on hands. If that's a bonus action, you can. You're ruffling through your book.
Let me see. Hold on. Ooh, paladin. I believe it is. Oh no, it's an action.
Oh, okay.
So you can either bless or lay on hands. Lay on hands is You can restore a total number of hit points equal to your paladin level times 5. So it's just sort of a pool of healing energy, and you can touch somebody.
Right. So my paladin level plus times 5 is 15.
Yep.
Oh man, I need better bonus actions.
Hunter's Mark is pretty cool, but
Yeah, but it's only cool for me.
yeah.
Oh jeez. Everybody's got healing potions, so I guess I'm gonna attack.
Okay. And Bisig just healed, so
Yeah.
so go ahead and roll your d20 for attack.
Okay. 6.
6 plus 5. You're attacking that same Kuo-Toa.
Yeah.
That just barely hits at
Okay.
11. Roll 1d8.
Three plus, what was that you said? 2 or 3?
3.
So 6 on that. And then you said a d6.
Yep.
A 1 on the d6.
Okay. So you hit him once. He reels a little bit, but rights himself and growls at you. You want to hit him again?
Yes. $12. So I'm guessing that hits because it's
Yep.
plus 5.
Mm-hmm.
8. 3 plus 3 is 6.
Okay, so minus another 6.
And then a 6, so 12 in total.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, and you hit him again, and you hit him really hard this time, and he just sort of, he goes, ah, and it clutches his torso where you hit him. He still looks pretty good, though, even though he's wiping some blood off of his sort of toothy grin. That ends your turn. It is now that purple guy's turn. He is going to do an attack on you, Flanders.
Oh, wait. You didn't ask if I wanted to move.
Oh. Well, where do you want to move? Or if you want to move. But if you do move out of melee, you are going to get attacked. You get attacks of opportunity from both the big Kuo-Toa.
Alright, I'll stay. It's good RP anyway.
Paladins don't retreat.
That is... So it's a... He's gonna bite at you first. That is a 20 to hit.
Well, that hits even if it was a 19.
And then... That's 4 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then... He's going to attack you with his pincer staff. This is the purple one. He's... that is a 18 to hit.
Okay.
And that is 3 piercing damage. Go ahead and make another dexterity saving throw.
Alrighty. D20.
Yeah.
Let's clear this. 0. 10, and then do I add? What's my addition?
1.
So 11.
You are considered grappled. It closes on you as he pierces it into you.
I've had graples and they're disgusting.
That is a terrible, terrible joke. Stop it. It is now the green guy's turn. He does not like that you keep battering at him, so he's going to turn and try to hit you. That is a natural 20 with his bite attack.
Oh. It's a hard one.
And that's 5 piercing damage. And he cannot use his staff because it's currently around Bisig.
I haven't been keeping track. What's my health right now?
That's why I've been keeping tabs, because I know that you're not.
That's why I married you.
Oh.
But now I have to do math for you, which I'm not happy about.
You keep track of my health.
-4, -4, -3, -5 equals, you are at 17 hit points, my dear.
Oh my.
Oh, the horror.
Okay. So, and then that guy's gone, so he doesn't get a turn. It is now Kessa's turn.
Okay, so I shoot at the green one. The
Okay.
green longbow, and it's a 15.
+7. That hits. Roll a d8 +3.
Uh,
92.
Everything
Great.
got
5 total.
Okay. -5. Okay. You draw back your bow and you release the arrow and it hits him right in the shoulder and he goes, ugh! And blood is seeping from him. He's, he's looking hurt, but he's still ready to fight. Any bonus actions?
Hail of Thorns would be a very bad idea right now, so no.
Yeah, that's an area of effect. And let me see if there's... No, that's not a bonus action. Okay. That ends your turn. Tase, it is your turn again. Or,
Okay,
well, hold on. Kess, did you want to move anywhere, or are you good there?
I think I'm good.
Okay. Go ahead, Tase.
Do I have enough movement to come up behind the green guy, to the left of the purple guy?
Let
Or
me
to the,
see.
his right, rather.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You just barely can make it. You want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I was, yeah, that works. I
Okay.
didn't realize where he was facing, but that works perfectly. And I'm going to backstab him while he is preoccupied, which gives me surprise sneak attack, right?
It gives you sneak attack, because people are within melee. I don't think it gives you... It's because it's a surprise.
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go with my daggers again.
Yeah?
And that's a 20. And that's 6, plus I get 2d6 for the sneak attack. I'm just going to do roll. So that's another 8. 14 damage for the first attack.
Okay. No, you're sneaking... Oh, no, that's 2d6, right.
Take that, turd burglar.
So...
And,
Burglar?
And 24 for my second attack. I assume I don't get the bonus damage on this one.
No.
Okay, that's fine. And 4 piercing.
Okay, let's see. Math.
That's another 14. No? 14, 18 altogether.
So you stab it really hard in the back and it staggers forward, and as it's staggering you sink it in again. He's looking really rough now.
Yes.
This is the guy that I was attacking to.
Yeah.
Oh, good, you tool bag.
I love these insults.
Is there anything else you want to do?
I'm going to move 2 spaces to the left so that I'm out of his immediate range. No, yeah, I used all my movement, didn't I? Yeah, that's all I can do.
You can move maybe 1 space, but you're still within melee, so...
Yeah, I might as well stay here.
Okay. Alright. That ends your turn, Bisig.
Okie doke. Gonna try to finish off the green guy.
Mm-hmm.
So, attack with short sword. 1 second.
Punch his ass.
Oh my god.
Natural 1.
No, punch his face.
So you swing with your sword and you stumble and lose your footing. It does not hit, but you can make an unarmed attack if you like.
Alright. Here we go again. Please hit. Oh my god.
You swing at him while you're falling, and it doesn't quite make it. And he's he's staggering, but he was able to avoid it pretty well.
What does he say?
He says,
Same to you, buddy. So's your mom.
What does that mean in Kuo-Toa?
and undercommon. Only Kess understands it, and he says, he says, "That was pitiful."
So's your mom.
The weakest.
And then he goes to Kess or to Tase and says, blah, blah, which means basically, that was unnecessary.
That's fun. I love my mom.
My mother was very nice. You didn't know her.
I'm sure she was. Alright, I take
If
that.
she was around, this bullshit wouldn't be happening.
Meanwhile, Bisig just kind of stumbles.
Poor Bisig.
Flanders, it's your turn again.
Okay. Green guy.
Save my son.
$11 plus what was that? I mean, that hits anyway. Right?
Yeah, it hits anyway.
Yeah.
Roll for damage.
One plus 3 is 4.
He is dead.
Yay!
Whack him just once across the head, and he staggers and falls onto, and the pincer staff releases from Bisig. Bisig is no longer grappled. So
See, that's why you were having trouble. You were grappled.
exactly. You do have the purple Kuo-Toa, the big one right next to you.
That's for Effie. I'm going to transfer my hunter's mark to Purple Dude.
Alrighty.
See, I remembered this time.
Good job.
Yay!
Alright, roll for an attack.
That's not gonna hit. That was a 7. So it's 2 plus 5, right? It doesn't really matter because it's 7s. Whatever it is, it's not gonna hit.
It's whatever you rolled plus 5.
Yeah, 7.
Okay, so that does not hit. You swing at him after your swing into the green guy, and he just backs up, and it completely misses.
I'll get you eventually, poop monster.
Pulling out the bad curses now.
Do you want to move anywhere?
Is there anywhere I can move that's interesting?
Interesting?
Interesting.
Not particularly.
Okay, so is there anywhere I can move where I can attack 2 more? So there's the what is that? I'm on the purple guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
He's the last one.
Oh, he's the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No. Well, then I'll just stay then.
Okay. It's his turn now. Let me cross out the green guy. He is going to attack at you.
Of course.
Oh, you couldn't move anyway. You're grappled by him.
Wasn't I grappled by the? Oh no! It was Bisig. That was the green.
Yep.
guy. Okay.
So he's going to do a bite attack at you. That is 23 to hit.
Jesus.
And oops, need my D4. And that is another 5 piercing damage.
So I'm down to
12.
12. Yeah.
So he snaps at you, and his teeth sink into your shoulder, and it smarts, and there's blood trickling down.
Jeez, this is the first time I actually hurt.
It is now Kessa's turn.
I shoot at the left Kuo-Toa. And I rolled a 16.
That hits. Roll D8 plus 3. What was it?
Oh, 10.
10? Okay. And... Alright, so you draw back another arrow, and it strikes it in its side, and it's sticking out, and blood's trickling from it. And it snarls at you, but doesn't say anything. Do you want to move anywhere or do a bonus action?
Yeah. Can I move closer for? Is it still where? Or like, did it move at all?
It moved a little bit. It moved it down towards Flanders, but it's about 5, 10, 15, about 15 feet away from you.
Okay. Yeah. I just moved closer for melee.
Okay. So you want to get within melee?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Tase, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to come around again to the back of this guy
Okay.
and attack with my daggers again.
All right.
So, everything, my mouse tries to click twice on everything lately. 15 for the first,
That hits.
and that is 6 damage, and I'm going to do the extra 2d6 on this one.
Mhm.
And that's another 5, so 11 all total.
Okay.
And then 23 for my second attack.
Nice.
Yeah. And 7 for that. So again, 18.
Okay. So. Alright.
Why is Windows 10 calculator so slow?
No, it's just me. So you slash at it once, and it wasn't expecting you, and it sinks in pretty deep. You go for the second one, and it slices him across the side. Anything else you want to do?
Nope, that's it. I'm good.
Okay, great. Bisig, it's your turn again.
Alright. So I'll still can't move them. I'll move over to the purple dude within melee.
Right here is good.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, you're all around.
Surrounded.
And yeah. And I attack, and hopefully it lands this time. Oh my god. Please. Ooh, 11.
Plus...
That
Yeah, the natural 11 will definitely hit.
Yay.
Roll for damage. That's with your short sword?
Yeah. So that's a D6.
Yeah. This one's always really loud.
What the heck?
You have a lot of luck with your dice.
Why? So he just like taps him with the sword. Gets the tension, maybe.
So surprised that you actually hit.
You strike him 3 damage. You're just as surprised as he is when it hits him. Okay, and do you want to do your unarmed attack?
Might as well. Alright.
You're gonna get like 95 damage on your unarmed.
Yeah.
No, that's a 7.
I didn't even know I could roll that high.
So, and you swing at him, but it doesn't land. He dodges out of the way.
Why?
Do you have any additional movement that you want to do, or you just want to stay there?
I'll stay there.
Okay.
Does anyone need healing? Just in case I know. No? Flanders kind of does?
Well,
Yeah, Flanders does.
We all do, but I don't think any of us are like particularly worried.
Alright.
Yeah, I think we'll survive the round.
Alright, never mind.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, that's it.
Flanders, it's your turn.
Okay. Ooh, natural 20.
Yay.
Nice. So roll your 1d8. You're attacking the dude, I'm assuming. And double it.
So I rolled a 5.
Okay, so that's 10.
So that's 10 plus my
3.
3, so
Yep.
13.
13.
And then my hunter's mark. And my hunter's mark was a 6.
Okay, so that's another minus 12. And let's see. Let me add that up together.
And I have another attack after this.
You smack him really hard in the head with the first hammer. He is looking pretty rough.
Okay.
Jeez, how many points does this guy have?
Yeah.
Here. 0. 20. Okay, so 5 plus what is my...
To attack,
Yeah,
that's 10. That does not hit.
that doesn't hit. Okay. And I don't have any bonus actions, so I'm done.
All right. So he manages just barely to dodge your second attack. But he looks like he's staggering a little bit. It is now his turn. He's gonna go for you because he does not like what you just did, and that is a natural 20. Let's see. He still
I
has.
hope I didn't jinx us.
He doesn't. He still has you with his pincer staff. That's his. So he's going to bite you. That was a pitiful damage roll. So you still only take 4 piercing damage.
I'm gonna tell my grandma how pitiful you are.
Flanders, you sound so different. And
The smack talk around here.
It was the sound. The recording.
And I think that's it. Hold on a second.
And no other Kuo-Toa is alive.
Hold on. Let me see. No, that's an action. All right. He is done. Okay, and Cass, it's your turn.
I attacked the Kuo-Toa with books. And I rolled a nat 20.
Nice.
Nice.
And I rolled 10.
10. So that's 20.
No, wait. 10 total.
Oh. Well, what did you roll?
5.
5. So, 5 times 5, 10, and then plus 3. So,
13.
so yeah, 13. All right. How would you like to do this?
Yay!
Woohoo!
Um,
Hold on, I gotta... Okay. Well, no, keep going.
Keep going.
I'm very bad at describing things.
It's all right.
I just kind of stab at him, I guess.
So you take your short sword and stab it straight into his chest and pull your sword out, leaving a large flow of blood as it slumps to the ground and it is dead. I will wait until Sam gets back. I don't know what he's doing. Because this is kind of important. So you guys just sort of twiddle your thumbs while Flanders does whatever it is he's doing.
Extracting himself from the spear, finally.
Yeah. The spear releases and falls. You guys we could consider looting right now, if you would like to loot some bodies.
I would like to do that.
Okay.
I'm always up for some good looting.
Well, Sam is indisposed. So roll investigation, anybody who is checking for things.
Okay.
Okay.
And I got a 12 for that.
I rolled.
What do you click to do that?
I'm just clicking the actual name of the skill on my player sheet. Like I pop it out, so it's on a separate window.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, click on your character sheet, and then just click on the name of the skill that you want to roll for.
Oh. Convenient.
Yeah,
Alright.
I like it.
Yay.
There you go. Nice.
Oh.
I don't know why. You can
Yeah,
toggle
I'm
that.
not supposed to have any.
I'll take the first roll though. It's a 17.
Yeah, just not add it.
You can take that off by hitting normal. There's a little button that says normal up there instead of advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Normal should be in red. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it.
Our Flanders, like that last hit was so amazing that Flanders stared off into the distance and just started dreaming about chocolate.
Some epic guitar played in the background.
Yeah.
Sweet victory.
Between you guys, you find a whole lot of shells and things. They seem to be like offerings for whatever it is they were doing. You also find some strange looking pipes. It looks like they have crow's heads on them.
Pipes like smoking pipes?
Like playing pipes.
Okay.
Oh.
Good thing.
Like it's this sort of V-shaped construction. It looks like maybe it was made out of bones.
I'll take one of those just to look at.
They seem to be attached together, so it's a.
Okay. Well, I mean one of the sets.
Yeah, it's just one. It's one set.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you do find 13 gold and 33 silver.
Can Flanders look, or was he peeing too much?
I mean, they already rolled high enough, so you don't have to.
Okay.
That's just for looting the bodies. But what was going to happen before Flanders wandered off, as the last one falls, and as you're picking over the bodies, you see out of the corner of your eye a spectral image appear right in front of Emma.
Okay.
It is a blue translucent image. It shimmers and swirls in fluid motion, swimming in the air as if in water. Its circular maw gapes with rows upon rows of teeth. Just below a vertical column of 3 eyes staring at you all as if piercing into your minds. The tendrils beneath it whip around with menacing grace, its tail following behind, and it's with a single sharp fin. And the image speaks. You, interlopers. And the voice fills your mind. It's not exactly coming from the image, but it's within your minds, just there, as if you were thinking it. You have brought me one of the vessels of the gods, and you would attempt to take it away. But Aboleth are patient. Even if you take it away from this place, I will find a way to take it back. And when the reckoning comes, I will float victorious over the gods. I have not forgotten how the gods struck down the Aboleth millennia ago. We were once gods, thousands of slaves bowing before us in our glorious cities. Our memories are perfect. generations upon generations of our kind, passing on the rage of our downfall. Yet we will rise in the reckoning. We will be gods once more. The Kuo-Toa. Such willing slaves. I did not even have to bend their minds to make them worship me. They did so gladly, gleefully, with such fervor that I have not seen since these halls were built in the Aboleth's name. So readily did they serve me, thinking me their sea mother, an entity created by their own deranged minds. So have they worshipped me. So will you four one day worship me when I am victor over the gods. He stares at you and swirls. Would you like to do anything? Say anything?
I'm kind of majorly freaking out right now, so no.
Damn.
Flanders. Flanders wants to say something. You tipped your hand, and I'm not too bright, but it sounds like we found one vessel with Effie, and so our quest from here forward is to find the other vessels. And when we do, then you will be having a face that looks like you've been sucking on lemons.
I do not fear your pitiful insults, human. Do you hear my Kuo-Toa coming towards you? And as he says this, you do hear there's some pounding in the distance.
Oh god, we have to get out of here, you guys, right now.
Mine are not the only forces who will come for this vessel. Or for all the vessels. The kobolds, worshippers of Kultulmak, will come for them. Goblins, followers of Maglubiat, the Mighty One, will come for them. The illithid mind flayers, masters of themselves, will come for them.
How many vessels are there?
He just sort of laughs. Flee, mortals. Flee and fear the fate that awaits you. And the image shimmers and dissipates. And Emma collapses. And she's unconscious.
Flanders
okay.
is going to use his movement to pick her up.
Okay.
I'm going to Effie to untie her from the altar. You know, just slice through the ropes if I have to.
Yeah.
You see now that her eyes have gone dark, where once they were glowing bright white, they are now, her eyes are closed, and it just looks like that she's sleeping and hurt.
Okay. I'm going to pick her up.
Mm-hmm.
And now would be a really good time for that lay on hands, Flanders.
Okay, I will do that.
How many hit points do you want to give?
How many do I need to give?
To wake her up, you only need one.
Okay. Well, then and how many hit points in total does she have?
Effie has a maximum hit points of 18.
And how much does she have now?
She has 0.
Ooh, okay. So I'll do 10.
You don't have to roll for it. You can just give her up to 15 hit points.
Oh, I see.
Or anybody. up to. You have a pool of 15 hit points that you can divvy out as you see fit.
Okay. So what is everybody?
I'm at 12 of 20, so I'll be okay for right now.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm fine
Full
too.
health.
So I'll give her. I will give Effie everything.
Okay, so she is currently at 15 hit points. She wakes up. Goes, oh, gosh, what happened? I got taken. I think something's wrong with Emma.
Yeah. I'm so sorry, Effie. We didn't realize. I shouldn't have left you behind with her.
Is everybody okay? What happened?
Bisig has been eating bacon this whole time.
What?
We don't know where it came from. Just, random bacon.
He's been saving it. Like the time when they got bacon, he's just been saving one strip and just slowly eating it.
Nice.
Fascinating.
Good callback.
What? That came out of nowhere, but okay. Flanders has been staring off into the distance. He's left us for a while, now he's back.
I think the Kuo-Toa took you, and I don't know what happened, but we managed to stop them before I think they were going to sacrifice you.
Sacrifice me? Why?
Well, God, where do I start? We just got confronted by this image, like this thing that sort of looks like the statues, but a lot creepier.
Oh.
And it was talking about the aboleth and a vessel, and then you said something about being the vessel of Oelia.
What? That doesn't
Like
make
you
any
were-
sense.
You were possessed or something. Like your eyes lit up, and you stopped this guy from hitting you without even touch. You just like glowed, like light came out of you and knocked him back.
It sounds like you are a vessel of Oelia, and it sounds like there might be more vessels.
That's what I got out of that too. The goblins and the kobolds and the illithid.
Do you know how many gods there are, Effie?
Before she can answer, you hear,
Oh, and there's Kuo-Toa calling. We need to get going.
all right, what do we need to do? I don't know how much time we have. That sounds like they're getting closer.
Yeah, we just need to run.
Where, do you have Gepnek?
Oh, he got out. We took him back to the boat.
That, if you remember, is Loarth. There is still one more that you have not
Yeah.
found. A gnome.
But yeah, and I don't remember seeing another. There's got to be something else down here. I'm sure we've got this whole huge cavern, but we don't. Gepnek was experimented on for a while, wasn't he?
I don't know. You remember that Loarth said that they had taken him for something.
Right.
Just not too long before you guys arrived, and you do remember on the way down from down the cliffs, you do remember seeing that there were other huts nearby, but you had bolted straight for the temple.
Right.
We must save the gnome.
If we can, absolutely. But we need to get going.
So what do you guys want to do?
Let's
Can
go back up the trail.
Okay.
We can check some of those other huts.
All right. All right. So, you guys are leaving that room. You see that there are other Kuo-Toa cities there. Hold on a second. That there are other Kuo-Toa huts there. There's one big one in the middle, There is and 4 smaller ones. Which would you like to go to first?
Tase, you're the smart one. Where should we go?
Me? Okay, I guess let's try the big one first.
Okay.
Can we see where the other Kuo-Toa are coming from? Are they coming from down further towards the lake?
Yeah. Tase. Well, okay. Kess just notices this. If anybody wants to roll a perception, but Kess already just notices. Over the cliff.
I don't.
Yeah. Over the cliff, you see that the Kuo-Toa, there's a long line. If you see the sort of winding path here, there's some. They're about midway through. You're not sure how long it'll take them to get up there, but it's a longish way, but not that long. And they're running. They are bolting.
Okay, let's all just check
Okay.
these huts separately then. Everybody glance in and see if you can find this gnome.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to roll a perception check.
So who's checking the biggest one?
I am.
All right. You see. Let me see. Let me take you to it.
I only got a 3, so I'm not seeing anything.
All right. You see. You do see that there is one Kuo-Toa standing guard in front of a very badly hurt and unconscious gnome. And there's a chest to the right.
Ooh, okay, I think I hit the jackpot. Can I duck back out and call, in here, you guys?
Adjust this so everybody can see. Everybody going in?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Since Tase was the one who went inside, the Kuo-Toa does not appear to have been expecting you. So,
Good.
So if you guys want to do a surprise round,
Yes, I'd like to, please.
all right. What are you doing?
I'm just going to come right up to him and go stabby, stabby.
All right. Stabby, stabby. Nope, not Flanders.
Stabby, stabby.
Okay. Since this is, since this is a surprise, you only get to do your 2 attacks. So 20 hits. Roll
That's
for
fine.
damage.
That does 6 damage.
Okay.
And then 17 for the other.
That hits.
And that does 7 damage.
All right. So you strike it once, strike it twice. He's bleeding out of his torso. He's looking, pretty bad. What is everybody else doing?
Should I try to finish him off?
Go for it.
Alright. Okay.
So click on your weapon.
Yeah. Oh, weapon. Okay.
Yeah, attacks. There's names of your, if you want to do short sword, click on the word short sword.
Okay. Oh, I clicked it and then I don't know what to do. I just rolled d20. 13, does that hit?
Yes, that hits.
Okay.
Roll a d6.
3 plus
2, so that's 5.
2.
That's just
Okay.
enough. He is gone.
Yay! So
Yay,
nice.
Bisig, you killed something. I'm so proud of you.
Okay. Oh, Effie's with you now, so I can put her in there too. Get next there, and there's a chest.
Effie, is this you're the guy you were looking for, Gepnek?
Yes, that's him. Oh, he looks so badly hurt. Flanders, can you carry him?
Sure.
I know you've got Emma too.
He's got more than one shoulder.
Yeah. I used to be
No
a fireman in
transportation.
my village.
Okay, and I'm going to go and open the chest.
All right. Let's see. It is not locked, so
Okay.
you find that there are various sharp implements that are stained with fresh blood. Things like sickles, needles, and ice pick-like objects. The only thing that really stands out to you is there is a short sword in there, and it is really quite beautiful and very clean. It has a reddish tinge to the metal, and etched upon the sword are little pictures of flames that seem to dance when you look at them for a little too long.
Huh. All right. Flame images. Interesting. Okay.
But other than that, it's just torture.
Okay.
implements.
Whoever wants the short sword, I've been using my daggers more, so
Sure.
No, well,
Oh,
you don't use short swords.
you have
No.
you have your warhammers.
I have hammers.
If Bisig or Tess want them.
I guess I'll take it, but I won't equip it because I like having that open palm thing.
Okay. All right. Do you guys want to get out of there? Search any other huts?
I would just like to get going, but if the others want to, if you all want to look at the other huts, that's fine with me.
No, I think we should get going too. I was going to say that.
Okay.
Is that okay with you? All right. So everybody's just gonna book it. As you're leaving, you do hear them getting a lot closer. They're really making it. They're really making a good clip across that pathway, and let's see. I would like you all to make initiative rolls just to see in case there are encounters.
Okay.
One.
Wait, who got
Wait. I'm trying to look for it, but I can't read.
Top of the sheet, right under the advantage, normal, disadvantage buttons.
Oh. Ugh.
I got
I
it.
can't read.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
17 for Bisig. What'd you roll?
Yeah.
8. And Kess, what did you roll?
1.
Ooh. Okay. So, you run back the way you came, I'm assuming. And it is, and you hear them getting closer, and they're pounding their shields, and they're snarling, and coming closer and closer. And there is some of them are actually pretty close. Some of them are a lot faster than the others. I am going to pick some music that is a little more urgent. And they roll me dexterity saves because you are dashing in rough terrain.
Does dexterity also do 20?
Yes.
I think I got a plus something or other.
You get, let's see, +1. Four. You're carrying 2 people, and you're trying your best in heavy armor or in chainmail to book it across this muddy ground. Your foot slips and you fall flat on your face.
Flanders!
Oh no!
My face feels like a pancake.
I go back to try and help him up.
What did everybody else get?
I got a 20.
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, dexterity?
Yeah, dexterity save. It's under saving throws. There you go.
I got a 10.
Bisig slips a little bit, but manages to keep his footing. Cass?
I got 9 total.
So you also slip, but you get down onto a knee, and you right yourself, but it slows you down. Tase is helping Flanders. He gets up, picks up the other 2 people, and runs off. There are 2 Kuo-Toa who are on your tail now. They are trying to one of them is throwing a spear at you.
Who are they closest to?
They are closest to you, Flanders, and Tase because she was helping you. They are aiming at you, Flanders, since you're the one who's carrying the people. That is a 10 to hit. That does not hit.
Not hurt.
It sails past your head. Tase, is there anything you want to do?
I'm gonna grab the spear.
Okay, you now have a Kuo-Toa spear.
Right.
And you're running still?
Yes.
Flanders gets up and is running. The second one also makes an attack. That is a natural 1. It flies entirely in the other direction, and you're not quite sure what he was aiming at.
I hit one of his own guys.
He did not pass Kuo-Toa PE class. So you keep running. They were slowed down by their attempts to attack at you. They're not right on your tail, but they are still pretty heavily following you. You managed to get into the long tunnel that brought you to this cavern. Roll me another dexterity save.
Who?
Everybody.
Oh.
Oh, Tase is knocking those
I'm rolling
dexterity
well
saves.
tonight. I'm waiting for the dice to betray me. It's gonna happen. Just don't know when.
So what is mine?
+1.
6.
Ooh. Flanders falls again.
Oh my god. Do you want me to take one of them, Flanders?
I'm the weakest link.
Bisig, help him.
Okay, I'll take Emma, I guess.
Okay. You now have Emma.
Emma in inventory.
We're not putting her in the bag of holding.
No.
I was just like, well,
But it'd be
10
easier.
minutes.
For about 10 minutes.
Yeah. What was everybody else's dexterity saves? Bisig got 20. You're fine. Andy, what was yours?
I got.
What?
Did you hear that?
No, I didn't.
I got 8.
8. You slip and you fall too. So you are lagging behind. Those two Kuo-Toa are trying to get at you. They don't have their spears, but they do have nets.
What a shame. I have your spear. I got your spear. You want it back? I'm going to regret saying that.
One is throwing it at Flanders again. That is also a 10 to hit. That does not hit. The other one's throwing a net at Kess. That is a 9 to hit. And I'm assuming that doesn't hit. So you guys keep going. They have lost their nets and their spears at this point. And they are struggling to keep up after you. There are now more Kuo-Toa who have managed to catch up to them, but they're a little ways behind you. You now have 4 on your tail. You guys make it up to one of the inner hallways. It's the one up here where you found Loarth and Hannah. And you guys are still in there, which you shouldn't be. Make me more dexterity checks. Or dexterity saves.
Alright.
See, I knew it.
12. You slip a little, and your footing is not as sure, but you manage to keep upright.
I'm not used to having this holding a spear. It's throwing me off.
Yep.
15.
Plus 1 or.
No, it's 14 plus.
Oh, okay. You're fine. You're much better with just one of the victims with you, so you're doing okay. Bisig, 22. You're fine. You're just hoofing it with Emma over one shoulder. Kess, what did you get?
A 1.
Oh no!
Oh,
You fall on your face and you slide a bit
face
forward, thankfully,
your
but
face?
yeah. And you take 3 falling damage.
Oh no. Ouch.
And you slide a bit, but not enough to get you too well ahead of the Kuo-Toa. One of the new ones that caught up to the first 2 is going to throw his spear. That is a natural 20.
No.
And I got a lot of those tonight. I don't know what's going
I
on.
know.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
She's massaging the dice.
I'm giving
There's
you
a
spot
word.
treatments. It is 4 piercing damage.
Hot stone
no,
massage.
that's doubled, so it is
Oh shit.
that is 8 piercing damage
To whom?
Oh no.
to Kess. Because he's the one who fell.
Yes, no.
You right yourself. You're feeling pretty hurt. You guys managed to make it even further into the caves that you originally got into. You're in the other jail cells. You're still in there. You're not supposed to be. Bye, guys. Let's see. You make your way through the jail cells. You try to remember where the green slimes were that you had seen on the ceiling.
It's been so long.
And you dodge around them. You watch for them on the ceiling. You reach the entrance hallway that you had originally come into. Roll me one last dexterity save, please.
Natural 20.
Oh, nice.
That's my turn of the night.
Nice.
I'm
Bisig
enjoying
is
that.
also fine with an 18.
What was plus what for me?
1.
4.
Oh, you slip and you fall again. Flanders is not having a good night.
Poor Effie.
Yeah.
Being jostled.
I forgot to roll dexterity saves for her. She's fine.
She's over his shoulder.
No,
He's carrying Gepdak.
he's...
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, you're carrying Emma. Effie is following. She's been keeping her footing, but she's towards the rear of all of you because she's got short little legs. Let's see. And what did you get, Kess, for your last save?
13.
13. You're fine. The fourth Kuo-Toa is going to make another spear attack. This one, he's going to go for Effie. That is a 18 to hit, which I believe hits. Yeah, her armor class is 13. And she takes 5 damage. So she is down to 10. The spear hits her in the side, and she cries out a little ah, but she keeps going. You guys are now at the tunnels that you had originally come to when you dropped down, and it's very slippery, but you guys are managing to hold your own.
I'm going to drop back and keep pace with Effie so that if she needs a hand, I've got her.
Okay. You are now... it's been a really long run, and you guys are getting really pretty tired now. These were long, long tunnels. You're reaching the hole where you dropped down. I would like everybody to make athletics checks at disadvantage. Because you're having to jump up after a very long run.
Wow.
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 I'm not going to complain. I'll take it.
So my first one was a 15. And my second one was an 11. So,
You're fine.
Yeah.
You have a +5 for athletics.
Yeah, so 16
Um,
at disadvantage.
Kess, what did you get?
So for disadvantage, so do I roll twice and take the smaller number?
Yes. I'll roll for Effie.
I rolled an 18 and a 20.
Oh, what? And a 20?
An 18 and a 20.
Oh, okay, so
I think you're okay.
everybody is fine. Bisig has a little bit of trouble with ammo with one hand, but manages to pull himself just up. Tase and Kess and Flanders, no problem. Effie is running to make it, and she falls way short of the top of the hole.
I'm gonna jump back down so I can boost her up.
Okay, wait. You both talked at the same time. What is Tase doing?
I was gonna jump back down and boost her up.
Okay. And you're gonna reach down for her, Flanders?
Yes.
Okay. Tase, make me a strength check.
Straight up strength.
Yep.
Let's see.
Oh no!
One time I need it.
You're struggling to pick her up, but you are so tired after all of this running and jumping. One of the Kuo-Toa is coming with a net. Is going to throw it at you,
shit.
Tase.
Of course.
That is a 13 to hit.
My armor class is 15 right now, so.
Great.
So you're fine. It misses you. If you would like to make another strength check.
Yes, please.
That's
That's better.
18. You hoist up Effie, and she clasps Flanders' hand. Flanders, make me a strength check. Tase, you need to make another athletics check at disadvantage because you're going to have to make another jump.
I got a 10. What is my strength? So 10 plus what?
10 plus 3.
13.
Okay. You managed to just hoist her up. Tase, you don't quite make it. And somebody else is going to make a net attack at you. That is 14 to hit. That it was 15, right?
Well, technically, I mean, I don't have my daggers out right now, right? So
Yeah, but
my armor class is 14.
I'm not going to go with those sorts of technicalities. You're dual wielding, so you're. I'll still say that you're
15.
Yeah, you're at 15.
And I'm
Okay.
a dual wielder too, so I have two hands to reach down. So one hand for Taylor.
Oh my god.
So I'm gonna roll another strength.
Okay.
$19 without even adding anything.
Nice. You pull
Yay!
her up without any trouble. You guys are now at the mouth of the caves, and you see, when you emerge, you see that there is not one boat but 3.
Oh my gosh.
You notice that Loarth is waiting for you in one of the boats, like he had promised.
Yay.
But there are 2 other boats right next to him. One is helmed by Edmund, the fisherman that you encountered the day before, while the other contains 2 other halflings, a man and a woman. The woman is in white robes with the symbol of a cat on a cushion on the front. And Flanders recognizes her as Effie's mother, Mofimba.
Uh-oh.
And she shouts, "Get into the boats and hold on!"
Yeah, we're piling in.
Okay. You pile in a few to each boat so that you're a little distributed. And she pulls out a scroll and starts saying some words and mutters it under her breath. And you start to feel this huge rumble beneath the caves. Everything is shaking and the waves are licking up onto the side of the caves. The waves are now tossing the boats, and you're having to hold on really tight to make sure that you are not getting thrown off. Water is sloshing in. As she finishes the spell, the caves start crumbling in onto each other. Rocks after rocks after rocks just crumbling and falling in. The water is sloshing to fill in the gaps. And after about a minute, everything starts to calm. The waters start to have their normal movement again. And she slumps into the boat, and she's covered in sweat, and and she places her head in her hands, and it looks like she is both fatigued and hurting.
Flanders is reaching out to Mofimba, and it's clear that his intention was to stop her from reading the scroll. And as she falls, Flanders looks horrified.
The male halfling, the one that is not Loarth, he says, "Let's get over to the shore right away."
Yeah.
Effie, darling, are you okay? I'm fine, Dad. Let's just go. And Effie's father starts rowing his boat, Loarth rowing his, and Edmund rows his. You guys, you have about 30 minutes to just sort of relax a bit.
Can I take a short rest?
Yeah, this can count as a short rest.
Okay.
Wow.
Flanders is unhappy. But he needs to take a rest.
I'm sure she'll be all right.
I am fine. You needn't worry about me. Ephemera, are you all right? Yes, Mother. I've been hurt, but I'm all right.
You destroyed a culture today.
I did not. I think you overestimate what I have done. My power was only able to collapse these caves. I don't know how far down they reached, but for them to have come up and made all of this, there must be many.
Yeah, it looked like you just destroyed the entrances to those caves. You didn't collapse the whole structure. From what I saw.
I had brought scrolls. I didn't know which ones I would need. This spell was beyond me. I only knew that once you were out, they could not come out again to threaten my daughter.
The vessel of Aurelia.
She looks to you and gives a slow nod. Yes, the vessel of Aurelia. She looks at Effie, and Effie has this confused and kind of hurt expression on her face.
What does vessel mean?
Well, since it seems we have time to speak. Ephemera is one of the 4 vessels of the gods. We have tried to shield her from that knowledge, to protect her until the time comes that she must fulfill her role in the reckoning. How much do you all know of the descent? Anybody who would like to make a religion check can do that.
I probably don't know very much, but
Um,
I'm not even going
Still
to
on
check 'cause I'm
disadvantage.
from a small rinky-dink village.
Well, you are a paladin, though, so you do have, I think you have a proficiency in religion checks.
Alright. I will take
Oh, no, you don't.
I do. I think I
I
do.
got a 3 anyway.
You have a -1 to religion.
So I got a 2. Alright. As a paladin, I got a 2.
You studied hard.
Which is a good thing because I don't give a shit anyway.
Tried gold star. I got a 6, but I'm not going to bother with the advantage disadvantage stuff.
Mhm.
I'm not a very religious person.
Okay.
That's fine.
I rolled 20.
You rolled what? 20?
I rolled a 20.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
So,
Back a little, but
Kess, you remember that you remember from your studies and your time with schooling that the descent refers to a time thousands and thousands of years ago when the gods entered the material plane to make their presence known and cast out the would-be rulers of the land. They cast out powerful creatures that posed like gods, and also celestial and infernal creatures who are warring for control of the plane. The pantheon of the gods descended from on high, passing through the divine gate and down the infinite staircase. They warred for ages in the War of Millennia until a truce was made and the gods returned to the outer planes. And as you're speaking this, how much you know, Mofimba nods and says, "Yes, this much is common knowledge amongst those of the faithful. Clerics and many paladins." She sort of gives Flanders a curious look. But
I like cats and chocolate.
Me too, Flanders. Me too.
They know much about the War of Millennia that followed the descent. What is not well known except by a handful of the faithful is that the accord struck between the gods was a temporary one. 4 gods came together as tentative allies. Oelia, goddess of hearth and home. Mirkul, god of death. Ogma, god of knowledge. And Lyra, goddess of illusion. They agreed that the day would come when there would be a reckoning between all the gods, when their followers would war once more for dominion over the material plane. And when that reckoning nears, the 4 unlikely allies would send vessels of their spirit to grant power to mortals. Understand that the vessels are not the gods themselves, nor are they avatars of the gods. They are people, imbued with a single thread of the gods' powers. They are sentient and purposeful. And she looks at Effie now, and there's a sorrowful look on her face. And Ephemera has had no idea until now that she is one of them.
Where do we find the other 4? 3.
3.
I do not know. They are scattered across the world. Some may be older, some may be younger. I don't know what this means for my daughter exactly. Only that when she was born, I had a vision of sorts. Except it was a voice. It was a warm, gentle voice that filled my mind, telling me that Ephemera would be her vessel, Oelia's vessel. Since she was a child, she has had moments where she loses consciousness. And the spirit of the vessel takes over. She remembers nothing of it when it happens.
That happened. We saw it.
As her champion, and as someone as a group, we need to find the other 3. And when she was in her trance, she called me her chosen paladin. So I need to find the other 3 vessels with her. And so I need to, well, I need to request from Effie that she requests that we go together on a journey to find the other 3 vessels.
You want me to come with you?
Well, that's up to you. You need to ask your mother.
There's Mommy.
I am saying that as when you are in your trance, as your chosen champion.
Oh my gosh.
That I will go where you lead, and as the leader, I will follow if you decide to follow to find these other 3 vessels.
Needy cats are not good for RP.
One of the cats from the village jumped into the boat.
Yeah. Edmund is like, "What are you doing here, cat?"
Come here, buddy. Come here.
Well, I don't know. So these blackouts that I used to have, that I've been having, that's the vessel coming out? Stop that, Flanders. Stop smooching the cat.
I think that's what it must be. That would explain why you were able to repel that attack.
Repel what attack?
When
When you started
you were
glowing.
taken before, the one of the Kuo-Toa was about to. It looked like he was about to spear you, but before any of us could do anything, you glowed really brightly and you knocked him away. And you looked like you were unconscious at the time, so it must have been the vessel doing that.
I did that?
I think so.
Oh gosh. And she falls silent for a bit. And she looks to Mofimba looks to all of you and says, "If you decide to take on this journey, you must be careful. Whispers must have reached followers of the other gods. And now that the reckoning draws near, they seek out these vessels that would give their gods an advantage in the coming war."
I would assume so. We saw an image when we were down there that I guess was the leader or the god of these Aboleth, is what I think they call themselves.
Oh, God.
That was manipulating the Kuo-Toa. And Emma, I think.
What
and
happens if
talk
the
about-
vessels die?
If the vessels should die, from what I understand, their power is granted to someone. I'm not entirely sure how it works. I don't know much other than what Owelia spoke to me in my visions when I have asked for aid and guidance.
It may pass on to somebody else. Perhaps.
I don't know how that power is bestowed or how it is chosen who receives that, but granted upon their deaths. Yes.
Well, this Aboleth god, or whatever it was, spoke of kobolds and goblins and illithid all gathering. So, seems like we might have a little bit of a clue for where the other vessels might be.
Yes.
Maybe.
We came We came here because we discovered earlier today that very early well, I suppose it would be yesterday now. My sense of time is all askew. I haven't slept. We discovered that our bartender at the in Fell, Jarvis, he had been overtaken by an intellect devourer. They're these horrible brain-shaped creatures with legs that take over the minds of people who have died.
Ooh.
Ew.
So somebody killed him?
It must have been some time ago. I don't know how long he had been under the intellect devourer's control. How long it has been spying on us, we have no idea. It's been using his face and his knowledge of us to seek out information about the vessels, to saying who knows what. I know that these creatures are usually thralls of the illithid.
Oh.
And as she's finishing, you reach the shore, and she stands, sort of shakily, but she stands. I apologize for all of this. This is a lot, and it appears that you have been through quite an ordeal. You must be exhausted.
Yes.
The fishing community and Edmund have been gracious enough to offer us a place to stay for the night. So I bid you all to rest. We will keep watch in case any of those creatures emerge. I believe the earthquake spell that I cast, should have closed the caves enough that we are not in immediate danger. But nevertheless, I will stay vigilant.
I definitely vote for getting some sleep.
Yes,
Yes.
me too. I'm down to very low health.
And so she shows you towards the village, and you guys all go for a rest, and that is where we will end tonight's session.